The political commentator insisted the Prime Minister has yet to face her biggest challenge after an inconclusive meeting with EU leaders earlier this month to discuss Brexit. Theresa May headed home from Brussels with no tangible progress on Brexit negotiations despite the November deadline to the talks now being mere weeks away. Speaking to Bloomberg, Ms. Schick said, "This week is D-Day, deal day, or deal-making week. She has to present herself as having put up a hard fight in front of Parliament. Make no mistake, her biggest challenge in the next few months, remember, Britain has to leave by March 2019, is passing all this through Parliament." The Prime Minister appeared to have shaken off the threat of a leadership challenge after a crucial meeting with members of the powerful 1922 committee on Wednesday. Tory MPs put on a noisy show of support at the Crunchback bench meeting. Mrs. May was greeted by desk banging and thumping on wooden paneling, traditional indications of approval among Conservative MPs, but Ms. Schick suggested party politics has yet more headaches scheduled for the Prime Minister. The problem she has, really, have to do with domestic politics. What's been decided at the EU level more or less has already been decided. We have to say it is not in favour of Britain. Britain is not heading into a position where it is going to be economically better off than what it was before, but that was always inevitable. It was never going to have its cake and eat it. Brexit news. Theresa May is yet to face her image. Parliament TV Euronews. This week is D-Day, deal day, or deal-making week. She has to present herself as having put up a hard fight. Nina Schick. According to a high-level EU source, Mrs. May swapped messages with European Commission boss Jean-Claude Juncker as part of her battle to save her Chequers, which has been heavily criticised hardline Brexiteers in Westminster. She urged the European Commission President to give Chequers space to breathe, to help ease the domestic pressure, a request Mr. Juncker obliged, saying he would not kill off Chequers in his annual State of the Union speech. Talks are however still locked in a bitter impasse as both sides wrangle over the Irish border and the controversial backstop mechanism. Last week, Brexit Secretary Dominic Raab warned the EU its intransigent approach only risks moving talks closer to a no-deal scenario. Mr. Raab told MPs, "There certainly is a risk of no deal, especially if the EU engage in a deliberately intransigent approach."